とな。電気科学。電気科学、電気科学。電気科学。電気科学結構上げられるな。
What is it?
Something is very... Nothing. There is nothing. The creature's... The segmented and reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
It is.
You glance. No. The flash will scare the creature off.
We need a photo.
From the corner of your eye. With the sound of... You see the...
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss.
I'll wait. I'm on standby, he thinks. His hands sweaty around them. The spindly mechanism turns itself. Nothing changes in the cyclical brain motion of the creature's limb. Its insect mind is impenetrable to your reasoning. You barely get it. It's blending into the tough...
Where? Where did it go?
You never had a chance. There was something off the moment you approached it. It was scared of you. Of humans.
I don't...
There is uncertainty in his phrase.
Am I? We saw it. It was real. I don't think...
There is uncertainty.
Am I? We saw it. It was real. Looks like he doesn't like to stay out in the open for long. It appears the insect can walk on water, like a water strider, you know?
He shakes his head, in silence, an expression on it.
No.
However...
I tried, but it was moving too fast, and I didn't get the ampoule in right. And, damn it, I believe my eyes. It was there.
Your voice echoes on the water.
What?
In some...
Our suspects... It looks like it has some kind of...
In the reed.
もう一回試すけど、まあ多分無理やから、セーブだけ取っとこうか。で、運動向上薬が上がるか。 でトーク。
Now that you've acquired some stimulants, it's time for a little pick-me-up. Time to detect. You raise the peptide bottle. Press one nostril closed. Now the taste is slowly receding into your throat. And, let's be honest, there's a little... you could work with this high. Whoa. Time for a little truth. Tell the lieutenant you did some. Clear the air. Springs...
In the bottom right corner.
The creatures, the segment, read like tufts, stick out.
It is.
You glance. No. The flash was...
We need a photo.
From the corner of your eye. You see...
The ampoule.
I'll wait. The spindly mechanism. The creature... the air moves through it. Its slender sticks.
赤か、あれ違う。黄色でいいんやな。無理か。
You barely get... It's blend...
Where? Where?
Something is very... Nothing. There is nothing. The reed like tufts stick out of its joints.
It is.
You glance. No. The flash will scare the creature off.
We need a photo.
From the corner of your eye. You see the phasm.
The ampoule will produce a loud hiss.
I'll wait. The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you. A sudden chirp. It moves just an inch. Something in its body language has changed. Just slightly. You barely... It's blend...
Where?
You never had a chance. There was something off the moment you approached it.
Looks like it doesn't like to stay out in the open for long. It appears the insect can walk on water, like a water strider, you know? It's almost as fast. Uncanny.
He shakes his head, in silence.
It's just a blur.
Your voice echoes on the water.
I don't think...
There is uncertainty in his...
Am I? We saw it. I don't think...
There is uncertainty in his phrasing.
Am I? We saw it. It was real.
What? In some kind of strain.
Our suspect's not looking so good. We should... It looks like it has some kind...
In the reeds. Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown. Future use.
クラッシェのパスポート。アーマー装備してみようか。
Brother,
ダサ。これ全部な。あれ全部、あれボディっていうか、パンツはお、いらっしゃい。アーマーが揃ったんですけど、クソダサいな。てか、パンツっていうか、パンツないからさ、おじさんのブリーフがもう見えないけど。いいんですかね。トライアンを 4.46。T932 ライフル用スコープ。4.46 口径ライフル狙撃用スコープ。なんかアーマー揃ったはずなんやけど、ちなみにポイント的には権威、手さばき、通覚域地、意志力、共感、白明、暗示、あんま強くね。ちょっと一応スクショ取っとくか。さてさて、元の格好に戻しとくか。優秀な装備でいくと、スニーカー、それネクタイの話はどうなった？あ、マフラーみたいなのもう一つ取ったな。これか。共感、平成。ルーツがし、
This passport, issued by the sovereign,
Classia's hidden documents from the MT boy.
it's Clausia, with short, black, old photo.
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was, hiding place, or... Like a magpie? What a I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island. And
Would it? Maybe it was simply curious.
an octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a mollusk. She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Katarzyna Alazia was supposed to be. I told you she kept lying to you. She's probably lying to someone else right now, in another city.
No, she lied to us. Her so-called real name was not her real name. Somehow she's managed to lie to us about... I don't know. But it's not Katarzyna Alasio. Or perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district.
What is it? What do you see?
Mr. Dras?
The man does not respond. He, with fear, like an addict of some terrible substance. The plastic cape feels cold.
He's going into some kind of psychomotor
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help.
He stares into the reeds. Nothing.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr.
No reaction. This is an old man.
Did you take this pass?
The spirit.
He hears us.
No reply.
Try something else?
I lost.
He turns his eyes.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made it. This site is a T9.
Silence. You've gotten all you will. The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust.
Old age and shock. Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's something more than that, don't you? That could be part of the shock.
No response.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief? No. The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57. He did seem distressed when it finally came to arrest. I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this.
You will have to be very convincing and very...
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be...
The old man stares.
ジャーナル的にはボートで本土に戻れる。脱走兵から自白を引き出せ。これもうできたんじゃないの？銃弾の話ってキムとできたっけ？
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
ミント
The bullet is still safely sealed away in a plastic...
Okay. And? What's your best guess? An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many. Sure, there are some new...
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the moralist internet.
Imagine. But back to the investigation. Doesn't seem that likely. But we'll check out all possible leads.
The jacket, you can just...
What can you say about the bullet?
Yes,
A jacketed.
highly unusual.
Even the arse.
Something tells you that won't be... The squad, you wouldn't ordinarily have caused that. The thick journal bound in... The thick journal bound...
もう一回ちょっと狙撃したところ見に行くか。いや、ここなんかあるか。
The greasy old spring mattress lies. There's a rain,
B triple prime.
a single, and an empty can of beans on the ground next to it. The silhouette of a tobacco pit. Contemporary Revacholians prefer Druan, a local blend from the southern islands.
Yes, it all adds up.
The springs Trepidate, a small piece of Martinez coastline. There's a
B triple prime. This looks like a good place to shoot.
The springs Trepid, a small piece of. There's a a single, and an empty can of beans on the ground.
Anything?
なんでさっきタバコを調べられなかったんやろ。ボートで本土に戻る。自白を引き出せ。少なくとも3つの証拠だ。ルビーはなんで自殺したんやろな。
This feels
Insul Indian Citizens Militia.
sounds an awful lot like.
It does. The RCM may descend. It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us.
Nice, political. It's going to be hard to say that. Carrying around all.
There were all sorts of groups and groupuscules back then.
最大の共産主義確立者。
No.
With its horns in the sky.
No, that
A DeLorean era symbol of Insulinda. No.
after 44 years, one of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullet.
The skiff is swaying on the way.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff left, but for the sound of two men and a woman stand on the concrete square. You reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Deきた。戻ろうと思ったら戻れるのか。
The skiff bobbed.
what the tide brought in. I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed.
こいつ変
No
装して
idea
た
where
や
you
つや
got
な。
all that gear, but also you look like...
Whatever this is, it is complete. This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling.
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine. Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it. Actually, are you? Are you?
Vic, calm down.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at...
Hello, Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've
Oh.
met on several occasions.
I'm your
Spike.
captain partner, Jean-Pierre Comard, and this is your special task force. Special Consultant Trent Heidelstein, Patrol Officer.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you after payment.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island.
The scene is making even him feel as though
We might need your help with something later.
as if he recalled that he's in.
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsu.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to perform.
Ari, we want to help you.
This is the horse-faced woman. I don't know why you named her that, but it was beyond idiotic.
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate. My background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact,
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now.
What does he have to say for him? Shit, kid. What an interesting moniker. Maybe you've deserved.
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
And people on the street?
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind, and it was good work.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
Did you? Or did you literally not recognize my face?
Judging by the familiarity you feel toward him, he's right. Don't start guessing. Now's not a good time.
It's okay. I didn't come here to...
That's right. Worried. You're a worry fest. She's worried about you. I'm worried about...
yes, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I never... Mikhail? Mikhail is my son. No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the
Him being there with his son, it was not a coincidence. It's difficult.
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in a...
He's here to see if you're insane. He is smart. Let's move on. Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Trent fucking Heidelstein, and Guillaume Baby.
Technically...
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show. Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. Do? It's a Major Crimes Unit. We clear the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't...
They're your posse.
The 41st isn't...
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. You're detective god. Fuck everything. All will burn. Detect or die. Oh, you think it was cool you saying that? None of us wanted to see the abyss. So we fucked off. Like you told... God, you told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Here we go. Alcoholic delirium. Visions. God damn. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. You did. Are you sure? So you haven't been telling everyone what a boring cop you are? And that you should kill yourself? Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Yes, I'm still Kinki Suragi.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage.
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat,
Meaning, you forgot both who you are.
As displayed in the station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him.
Interesting.
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened?
あげられるもんあげとこか。
Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
.全部5ぐらいまで開けとくか。
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory...
What?
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hedeford's cool here. But Harry,
He is.
I believe he drank. People...
But Detective Vigmare... Yes, a couple of times.
So you don't remember the 2 cases in your ledger. Those cases...
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes in.
What do you...
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? Look at the ruins, the neon, listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Hardwired to the free market.
Okay, Trump, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
For now, I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to... Now nothing. Now we're just going... No. Now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry? Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Take it. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge
手と目の
slips out of
強
your
調
hand.
マックスやな。うわ大丈夫か。
You juggle the badge. Ouch! You strained your elbow.
He found it. He found it, Jean. It's his badge.
And your gun?
As if having... What is it with all these material objects?
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone. You were never supposed to lose it in the first place. Not lost is your gun's natural state, you drunk bum. Well, you let the suspect escape.
We've read the reports. Lieutenant Kitsuhagi's. We know.
Sure, if it's part of your master plan. Or the fact that you very likely sold you compared to the 6 people who were gunned down.
He did everything he could. We did everything we
キ
could.
ム偉い
The
な。
company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant.
Here comes.
He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been. Don't make this harder for yourself.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He thinks of apologizing.
You've spent the week with him. And Lieutenant, you've...
Well, the drinking, the gun losing.
See?
One.
Then there's the boring cop issue. Despite all the obvious and almost grotesque mannerisms, it's just strange, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a true blue moralist. Others still, he is also an ultra-liberal hustler who is always on the grind. How he reconciled. And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a good...
泣けるぜ。
He can talk human beings into telling him everything. And he doesn't stop. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke. Which, by the way, I have to...
Okay, he did.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case. And he apprehended a straggler who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution. Who's probably committed other... a colossal stick insect. 3 meters tall. I know this sounds fantastic, but I'm a 4 times decorated lieutenant of the RCM.
I don't doubt you, Lieutenant. If you say it was the Insulindian Phasmid, then it was the Insulindian Phasmid. By God, is it somehow
The killer did not seem to be aware of the Phasmid's presence, exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia. He fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So
We could order a search. I could get people from EPIS on the island, entomologists, doctors. There must be sign.
There, you need to make your case now. The floor is all yours. He prepared it well.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilian...
So,
Thank you, Trant. Thank you for that.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
And it worked?
Yes, until we stopped it. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head.
it's a clean...
Oh, it's way.
Get over yourself. You're not a perfection, and none of this can hide.
God damn it. It will pass. In time.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church. That's great.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject.
Female?
You had to see it. It had
Incredible.
not as far as...
It's interesting time. Forget about the rest.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called... Of course, as I said, I'm only guessing. I didn't see it. It must be robust if...
Yes, but also...
Incredible. It's a toughie that...
I tried.
Ouch.
We can still work. COP discovers new species in there.
It needs to be white.
You're doing quit while you're ahead? Or no?
Yes, yes.
The body was transported to...
You're not the only cop in the world.
Still. Good.
It's still a point for you. No denying it.
Who's good?
You don't.
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. It's alright. I mean, at this point, I don't know what a Doom commercial area is. Why?
There was a fridge we needed, and...
Of course. Call.
Dodged the bullet there. For a moment, it's...
How?
He didn't quite solve it. He
What? Hentley out the terminal? Sounds like you got played, Harry. Because you were off your tits on Al Ghul. It doesn't matter how I know about Al Ghul. What matters is...
It's not quite like that. The move allowed us...
Okay.
silence. Good. The man doesn't know what to say.
I don't want to, but you discovered a new... So I have...
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
You haven't been drinking, she thinks. So
Agreed. The public relations...
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be...
now you will finally get... The man looks westward, impatiently, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who are you? Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really
Harry, it explains everything. The running around, the fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality is, and your moves on the church floor, which...
Also, and this guy, God, even this javelin throwing.
In your 20s or late 20s, you've really let yourself go. Yes, you towed Jim in Cool.
The smell of sweat. Kuro is just east.
High school. Harry, your goings-on with Kuno, Andre...
His smirk suggests barely
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to...
You, every morning.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
12345。7、8、9、10、11、12。こんなもんにしとくか。なんかあった時にもっと触れるようにしときたいからな。
It's not a mystery.
You really went with it too.
Dubois? It was Dora Engelund, I think. Something...
Vasa is where beautifully.
No one is married anymore. This is Revachol. God, I don't know.
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell?
Yeah. Or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man. Incredibly bangable. She was incredibly fuckable.
Snow, heartbreak, pain.
I've only seen a picture, but it's...
Look.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist.
In other words, he's heard.
No. You're too unstable to work for my boss.
I assure you.
He would. I told you it's not that bad.
Us? What the bloody...
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big, which is why we need to...
Get back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the Sea Wing. It's not good. Mac the Torso Torson and Chester McLean.
They are damn iconic, though. Torson and McLean.
Yeah, not... God. There are 4 wings, Harry. Eh?
There's also a lot of outside help.
He's anything but a loser.
Ptolemy Price?
He's one of the most highly...
Somewhere under the curved roof of a fort, they speak of change. The city. The tension on the streets. They speak of the events of 8.
So he remembers that.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be clear.
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information.
He means it. Your clearance will not go up while you're within.
Okay. It's not the bloody murder station.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in River Shoal.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you.
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
てかキムすごいなんかこうなんていうのかなフォローがうまいよな。
Who? She lives at 1113.
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Fine.
She and her husband, what they should know is...
She is going. Watch out, or she'll faint.
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has. Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol. I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM.
Distant traffic. A scrap of newspaper drifts by.
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not work with Price?
Would fit him. And crazy. This truly came as a surprise to him.
Flattered. You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant.
I do like the sound of that.
新米刑事キムキスラギ
He's really considering it.
準備はできてる。
Fuck it, let's go. Trump brought his motor carried.
The great district hums in the slowly falling snow. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by. Torson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course.
もうチェックなさそうやから上げとくか。
Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing.
Wonderful. Then can we please...
うわああ、一人何役もやってるって話か。ああ、まあ、例えばアネットは一人やからな。なんか、ファイナルカット版で追加収録、ほとんど全員追加収録してるのかな。中国系の名前が多いね。ああ、各地のローカライズの話か。ジャパニーズローカライゼーション。なんか日本のローカライズチームすごい少なかったな。 ストレスリリーフって何やろ。ああ、犬か。いいな。癒し用に犬がいるスタジオ。あー、特に2周目とかなしやね。ちょっとロードして最終ステータスのスクショだけ撮るか。まずステータスのスクショを撮って、
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of paper.衛星いっぱい取ってないな。まあ取れるかどうかはともかく。破産刺激、部屋掃除、グラスマゾフ。違う。
まあ別に2周目始める気はないんやけど。ゲーム納めというか、年内クリアで、来年は全然ないけど、でも、それなりにゲーム配信ね、やってるんじゃないかと思う。ちょっと RTA 今言ってるやつ見てみるけど、面白そうなゲームちょっとあったし。あと見ようか、バイザーの、なんていうかな、やりきりモードを、ちょっとなんか、やってみたい気がするね。やるのか、配信じゃないところでやるのか全然やってないですね。もう一回ロードするか。で、最後のドーピングする前で言うと、概念化が高いのと、こっからな、別に、好きにうろうろできる感じでもないもんな。ちょっとだけその溶けやんかっためちゃめちゃパーセントが低いやつは残ってるけど、まあそれはしょうがないよね。アイテムボーナスを全部外してみるとどうなる？外すとステータスは論理5、101.4、習字学6、演劇4、概念化8、視覚計算4、明治8、マイナスがついてんのか。学習済みスキル、学習済み、ポイント振ったやつ。の学習 ちゃすぎて見え1マイナス1なんでここマイナス1そんな感じかな。ちょっと待ってはい、ということでね、まあ来年もよろしくお願いします。じゃあ配信終了します。お疲れ様でした。